He got me again. Paul got me again. Texts, emails, messages on WhatsApp, pictures, all getting me revved up to the great colour reveal. And then just before he sent me the footage, he said, okay, we've got a bit of a problem. Look, have a look at the footage anyway, and I'll speak to you later in the week. And then the following day, he sent the real footage. I am Andrew St Pierre White, explorer, overlander and broadcaster with over 40 years driving 4x4s in association with the Overland Workshop, online training for overlanders.
Andrew, the day has arrived and your truck is painted. I can't wait to reveal it to you. The guys have worked, they've closed all those holes up, they've painted the interior, the exterior, the roof. I mean, it's come really, it looks amazing. It absolutely looks amazing. So I can't wait to show you. So Jason, come on, we need to do the reveal. Hey, are you going to open this up and show us how it looks? I haven't seen it yet, by the way. Jason, there's, you guys have got this, it's not supposed to be white, Jason.
In the email it said...
No, it said white roof.
Paint my car white?
No, it said white roof. Never white. Have you ever seen Andrew drive a car that's white?
Well, it's done to
green
factory.
cars, brown cars.
It's done to
look,
factory
it looks
spec.
stunning. You've done an amazing job, but white. You know, what do? Do I tell Andrew to suck it up and drive it off? Andrew, I'm sorry. I mean, what can I say? You're going to have to repaint it. I'm sorry. I mean, you're just going to have to tell the team. We're on a time deadline here. You know, Andrew's doing this reveal. We've got literally 48 hours. And I'm supposed to have seen a car with colour on it.
What can we do? I mean, we make
you're going to have
make
to
mistakes.
No, look, this thing looks like an ice cream van, and we slap an Ola sticker on it. I mean, hell, he's never going to go with that.
I'll have to get the guys together. We'll have to redo it.
I think, you know, if you can, as we say in South Africa, make a plan, pull the guys together, and just make this happen. I mean, you're going to have to strip
I'll make it happen, sir.
Jason got it wrong. I mean, he's done a beautiful job, but the car's supposed to have colour on it. I know. He'll make a plan, don't worry.
And I'm gonna chase it again and again. Live in the moment till I die.
Well, Andrew, I'm here to have a look at the car and see what the guys have managed to do. Wow. This is the color that really stands out for me. It's one of the old heritage colors, and I know it's got history in Toyota. And the cadet blue, it just, together with a white roof, it was a great choice, Andrew. I think it sets it off beautifully. It just distinguishes this vehicle. The white is nice and cool. The colors, for me, it's just a color that turns heads. I know in my own truck, the 80 series, people always look to have a look at the car twice because the color is so unusual. So yeah, I guess we've got the same vehicles. We'll have to take them on a trip. But it's been a lot of work to get this car to this point. And I know Jason and his team have tirelessly worked through the entire vehicle. And I mean the entire vehicle. The whole interior was painted. The floor, all the holes were sealed up. Every little dent was taken out. To the detail and the meticulous paintwork, it's a pleasure to see a finished product like this on an old vehicle that literally looks like a brand new one. Jason, I want to thank you and your team. It has been a massive labor of love, huge amount of work. I've been here so many times checking on it, looking at the progress. You've got a fantastic team. They're dedicated, and it's a real credit to who you are. You know, you're hands-on with the guys working, and that for me says a huge amount about how you run your business. And the quality that you turn out is because of the dedication and the commitment of the team, and everyone cares about the end result. And that for me speaks volumes. So thank you to the team.
Sir, and thank you. It's always the greatest pleasure working with you.
Absolutely my pleasure. So yeah, to the team, from Andrew, from myself, what an achievement.
So, what do you think? Please comment and tell me if you think that I made the right choice, and those of you who wanted me to paint it orange. Look, actually, there's some Ford Rangers in a kind of a bronzy kind of coppery orange. Actually, they look pretty nice. And there's a YouTuber that contacted me and said, "Oh, it looks terrible in orange." And they drive an orange 110 Defender, and actually, it's the G4 orange, I think they call it. They look pretty cool, but it's not me. And I wanted a vintage Landcruiser colour. So, tell me what you think. But you, like me, are kind of seeing this vicariously. You're seeing this at a distance, just like me, because this, of course, is done in South Africa, and I am in Australia. And they keep sending me footage of the reveal, and that's what they did. So I have not, of course, seen the car in real life. But the amount of work they did is really something. If I look at some of these close-up videos of the preparation of the interior, it's unbelievably thorough. Some of the detail of the radiator. And I'm actually seeing now the level of corrosion that, of course, I didn't see, when I saw it and had a look at it. And of course, these cameras are now close up and personal, seeing every little bit of wear and tear. But what is really remarkable about the whole thing is the amount of work they did in getting this vehicle right. This was not a half-assed job. This was a properly good job. And I'm looking at this shot, for example, here, and I'm looking at the radiator. That's the Terrain Tamer high-performance radiator, and on how good the engine bay actually looks, and how little corrosion there is. I mean, for example, look at the detail there. Look how little corrosion there is. It's amazing. I mean, honestly, all it is a bit dirty. And now the look at the new car, some more images of the new car. And you can see that they've actually cut holes for the water fillers in the bodywork. They've done that before the paint job. And how it looks in bright sunlight. This was taken with a cell phone, so the nuances of the blue, basically cell phones just, they're not good at taking pictures in JPEG form, because they just strip out the nuances of the color, but you can get an idea of how much work they really did. And so the next video, we do a rust treatment. And funnily enough, in the video about the rust treatment is where I'm seeing the most amount of corrosion, but it's all surface corrosion underneath the fuel tank protection. But again, if I look deeply into the vehicle, and that's all surface rust. And that there is the application of the anti-rust. That's not paint, that is an anti-rust finish. And I'm going to give you details of that next time I see you, including the fitting of gull wings and the interior fitting, which we've already had a discussion about that in Cape Town. We actually did that before I left. I haven't shown you that yet because I wanted to actually combine that with the building of the actual vehicle as they send it. So I'm going to then edit sequences of me talking to them while I was in Cape Town with shots of that same build actually built into my new blue troop carrier. Into Colin. Those of you who don't know, the car is called Colin. Duh. and the reason why it's colander can be seen here. All of that repair work on the floor plan was needed to sort out 107 holes that the previous owners had drilled into the floor pan.
I think they made enough holes in this thing. Gosh, yeah.
And there are holes even in the wheel arch there.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So how many holes were there? How many holes?
107.
107.
Colin. Colander. So I'll get some artwork made. So you are now following along with me. If you want to watch the whole show and support the show, you can binge watch. If you go on to video on demand, there's a link in the description, and you pay not very much money, and you get all of these shows in advance. As soon as I finish them here, I post them there. So everybody gets those first, and then I step by step release them onto YouTube. So if you want to binge watch and watch the advanced, even right now, the video all about the rust proofing and the fitting of these absolutely beautiful, let me quickly show them to you, gull wings right there. So you're getting it months in advance. Very pleased. I'm very excited about the car. I think it's going to look stunning. All right, see you next time. Bye for now.